All right, folks, we are live from the Invista Center. I am going to do this on cellular again, as we are now officially off the Wi-Fi, I think. We've tried a few options, but the signal is definitely better on here, so that's what's going to happen for now. I almost could do this game sitting down, folks. Ottawa guy is far from me here. Here we go. So the way we're going to do this here is I'm going to get right between some of the seats here. I'm going to unfortunately block it for someone, but you guys don't see it. I'm just trying to buy myself some real estate where just so I can at least get some room here. So, we are playing the Ottawa Impact. Ottawa Impact is the second Team AA representing the Ottawa region. I broke the horn. I'm ready to roll. We're changing things around here. These guys literally brought cards with their players' faces on them. I respect the commitment. I will only do, actually, let me fix this right now. I'm going to do the periods as always. I can't connect my other device because the signal is not strong enough. So I'm going to tell you guys what the time is. There's a minute left to go in the warm-up. I sure would love a shelf. I have a shelf right here. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to use this one as my shelf. There's a fire extinguisher here. So that's what I'm going to use for it. A lot of the Waterloo Warrior players are going to come over. This is a big game. Lots of anticipation for this one. And get us one notch closer. And your Kitchener Wildcats are getting ready to go here with the first period. Chris Sharp on the tunes here is in front of me in the Clocker's box. Will not stay there. At least he didn't the last time. He did the first game and kind of went away. Hey. So here, Kitchener is ready to go. The girls are pep talking it. Coming off a 4-4 draw against London. A game that they would potentially want back. There's some tough calls, but listen, you're going to win some, lose some. So with that tie, we have to keep going on a winning streak here. We are the home team, so that means the Impact will start with the ring. Here they come. I'm going to get you some stats shortly here, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Even the refs knew when to do that. At the ring, that's going to be a Kitchener ring here, I think. Campbell got upended at the line. That penalty was a quick one. Campbell was at the line and the Impact player came across. I'm going to leave you guys here. That's going to give you a good vantage point of everything that's going on. I might bring the camera up a notch here if the dads start jumping, but for now, it's going to have to do. Agnes and Maddie. Maddie here upended up at the top of the triangle. And the impact is on the move. Short-handed. She was probably looking for another forward. Won't find her there, so they'll go deep and throw a ring down. Impact here. Taking their time, moving the ring around. We've played this team before. We've beat them, I believe, earlier in the year. That's going to be a shot clock violation. The shot clocks are out of sync. Yeah, I think we played this team earlier in the Oshawa tournament. I'm going to move this bag on this side. You guys can't see me, but that's what's going on, and we are on the way here. That ring goes past Taylor. Abby can't touch that. It's a two-line pass. Good pickup by the impact player. That's number 9, who's going to put that all the way down to Haley, who's going to have to play that, and she will go to her left side to Amelia, who's looking down the ice. Got a Abby crossing over. Abby has Casey going in deep here, so they're going to put the ring and try to cycle this out and get something going. This line, they're successful in the game previous. Can definitely put some goals in. Abby here on the forecheck, letting that force or impact player know that she's there. A good check, makes her think twice, still on there. Took her out, and that is some good checking for you. There was no damage there. Impact player fell as she was trying to back up. That was not a body check or anything, although it did sound horrible.
Good job, Green!
So you can hear the parents sometimes don't like it, but right down the middle here, that's going to be a pass across violation for impact, and with 8:03 to go, 80 seconds left on the penalty, Kitchener is going to take that ring from the middle. So down the middle here, they're going to start rolling that. Katie looking up. She's got Maya. Maya's got some wheels. She's more than capable of generating speed up there. Up front. Ring out. Bounces. Addie Becky down the middle. Will cut to the top. Triangle shortening out, and she'll get herself a reset on the side. Another good pass across. And what I told you earlier has come to fruition with number 6 Maya getting herself on the board. And trust me that she will be happy with this one. That shot from the ringette line, top corner, will put us up by 1. And 6 did a good job here. She has worked hard to get that going, trust me. And with 7:30 to go, the impact is going to look to get some payback if they can. That little check down, they're going to get another penalty here, I would assume, much to the chagrin of the parents, who will say that potentially we probably should have got one. 7:16, sorry, to go, and that ring is going to be on the other side. Maddie's out there with Agnes, and should be, yep, that's Campbell, who did a great job, I told you earlier, on the side. It's Maddie who puts that up high on the short side. That ring at the top, recovered by Maddie. He's going to go over. Down, short side, she'll go around here, try to set something up from the left side. There's a change on defenseman. Agnes has some room here. Hit Campbell up front. So every once in a while, you're going to get lucky on some, but Campbell this time actually ended up being the recipient of that shot. Agnes missed, but Maddie right behind her. That's Campbell, who just dishes it back to Maddie, who got stuck at the top of the triangle. Everybody's stuck there now. Maddie will get away with it. She'll try to cut across. Got checked. She got Taylor at the top. I'm going to leave that ring for Casey. Casey will go around. Another one that can shoot. This entire line can. Casey with a quick shot down low will get us a reset. Can Taylor get to the ring first? Good kick here. Back to Abby, who's going to put one. That goes to the corner, and Abby is working behind the net to get that ring back. She's going to get that with Casey's help. That shot up close. They're going to say Abby was in the crease. 14 for Impact is going to go up. Well, down the clock starts. Stop the clock! We're going the other way around. Everything's backwards here today. We're in a Dr. Seuss novel, everybody.
How much time do you want?
Give or take 5 seconds.
5?
Yeah.
5 seconds back on
You
the
never,
clock, guys.
I never complain when we're up and like, let that thing go down. That's all good. Impact's gonna have the ring here, and when they try to force that back up, you're gonna have to fix the penalty. So they got the timer fixed now, so they'll do the penalty, and we'll be on our way. Ref is coming down. I'm gonna pull this in a second here and tell you. Here goes the penalty. Ended up with more than 5, which is interesting, but that's okay. Even if they put 10, it doesn't really matter. That shot from far is going to spring Katie Orr to put that ring down the middle. Impact recovers. And we'll get that down the ring. That goes right by Haley, who's waiting, and Addie Becky up the ice here to Piper, who's at the line waiting. Impact player will get to it first, hits the brakes, and turns around. Looking for options. She's got one on the right side. 15 got there at the same time we did. He is trying. Check. And Kitchener is off to the races here. Agnes, fresh off the bench, will go in. She'll circle at the top. She's got a couple of players here with her. She managed to break through. Maddie with a wide open net just couldn't handle here. So it's okay. And he was looking around. Campbell, a good shot on with 4:39 to go here. This line with a couple of good chance. And Campbell, from around the same place Maya did, puts a shot up high. And we are up by 2 with 4:35 to go. All right, Force here, or Impact trying to get ahead. A good little play at the line for that player to see that she had room. Impact across, that shot tipped. That was as close as you want to get here. Paige put her stick down. The Impact player was right there. Good save on the right side. Haley with a good blocker save here. Haley's on a good run, and we'll try to keep it going. Bella did very well earlier. Back. Everybody battling here. Firing down the ice is going to spring Abby, who shoots Casey up. Oh! Casey hesitated on that shot. And sure enough, you didn't notice, but that shot actually just trickled behind the goalie. Down the middle. That's Avery that just overskated the ring. She was covering the other player, so that's okay. Well, you want your defense to cover at least man on to a certain point. That shot up high, off the shoulder. I'm gonna leave this here. You guys can get a a good view of all of it. I can zoom in a little bit, but I think this is good. You'll get a good shot of what's going on. That did not go in. That's on the side of the net, and it is not a reset from that spot. Well, quick shot. Impact will recover in the crease. Good call. So right now in our division, Eastern Ontario Force is up because they just played Oshawa, so they have their 4 games done. So they are in first place right now. Oh, heads up on that one. 17 White with a great pickup at the line. Good job here. Just no call on the play. That could have easily been almost too many men for Impact, but no problem done there. Burlington is also done their 4th game, and they're in second right now. That shot down low. Good save by Haley. So after this, Kitchener and London in 3rd and 4th respectively, but plus minus is going to say that the team with the most points is going to go ahead here. So we want as much as we can here. This is the name of the game. Good play down the middle. Addie got locked up.
Right on him, Addie.
Maddie is chasing that player down the corner. Impact player will spin, shake off Maddie, and that ring is on the way up. Impact player had to pause, but Sprunger player here who got a shot off. Good save by Haley. I don't know if I can give you one more. Yeah, see, like, all right, right here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think this is going to be good. We'll finish the first period like that. We'll see if I make you guys seasick or not. But see, you're missing the... Yeah, it's right on the edge of... Right there. There you go. That's the sweet spot, folks. That shot way too high. There's a sand wedge from 30 feet out. Taylor stretched, makes a pass to Amelia. Little support pass that back to Ainsley, who has to hit the brakes and go behind the net here to shake off that impact of forward. Support pass to the side, hit the side of the net, and Amelia is in trouble here. She's getting chased. Good chop. Little give and go, and number 5 for the Impact will go and score to drop our lead to 1. So just like that, with 57 seconds to go, the Impact cuts the lead to 1. All right, Kitchener here looking to get some retaliation. Can they do that really quick? Page is gonna jump up. Heads up here. Impact player is gonna go up down the middle. Off we go to the side. Impact is there with 36 seconds to go. You do not, woo, that went off the crossbar. This is going to be similar to first or second period earlier where like we ended up with a goal with 0.5 seconds to go. 23 seconds on the clock. Impact has time. So one more push. That player's in the crease. There's netting in front of me here. If you wonder if it's a little blurry, it's not the focus. It's actually that I'm dead smack in the netting. You can kind of see it through the screen. That's a good pass from a player sitting down. Abby will kick that and get that ring up. That's not enough, but you're running out of time. So Kitchener, with one period done, is going to be up 2-1 going into the second. And like I was telling you earlier, I lost this here, but Eastern Force right now literally has 24 goals for. Closest to that is Burlington at 21, and then we drop like London and Kitchener here with 10 and 11 respectively. So that's what I was telling you. London with, unfortunately, a lot of goals against. So I think we end up on top on the plus minus. So you want to keep going. This is what I was saying that earlier. Wins and losses are good, but this might change. So this game is very important to those standings. It's on a -4. Yeah, see? It would end up bringing us up, and then we would fight for 4th. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 teams. I thought we had 10 teams, but there's only 7 teams here. So that's makes it fairly simple for to make it into Sunday. But you're never quite done, and there's a lot of ringette left to go. Kitchener ready to roll. And it's going to be a Kitchener ring here to start the second. As a home team, rules of ringette when there's 4 periods. With only 2 periods, this would be our ring, and the visiting team always starts. That is Maya, one of our goal scorers from earlier, with a great shot from the point. Can she do it again? She was looking for it. Do it once, you might as well try. And that ring's going to go to the right side. Addie chasing. Lots of pressure there. Not enough. Knocks the impact player down. That ring is going down the ice. And Impact's going to get there first. Impact, good pass across here. Haley with a beautiful stick down the ice to get that ring up in the air. Absolute good move with a good pad save there. That's 2 back-to-back. Great plays. That's going to give us a chance to get out of our end here. Absolutely great goalie IQ to put your paddle down and get the ring up, and all of a sudden that team can't take off. Amelia off the bench will jump up, and that ring goes to the Impact right now. Impact player has that to the back of the skates, has to hit the brakes. Player off the bench over skates it almost, but manages to keep the ring. She's immediately tackled. There's absolutely 6 there. Yuppers. That is a good call by the referees, although helped by everybody in the crowd on the Kitchener side that was yelling because she ended up throwing the ring right in that player's feet as the entire line was switching. So Kitchener here, that's Maddie, Agnes, and Campbell. Campbell with a shot similar to Maya earlier. She could put another one up here. Campbell really dialing in for the tournament. She's doing good. Good pressure here. That's Maddie who's going to drop that to Agnes. We'll push it back to Maddie. She's got some space there. Got checked in front of the net. And that ring will end up on Campbell's stick as the Impact defenseman fell on the side. Campbell got a bit of a nudge here on the front. Maddie with a shot. Campbell at the perfect place again to cause some annoyance for that goaltender who's trying to see across. Impact player here will go up the middle. Off to the side. 17 White reaching back. She's going to go behind the net and try to settle as her partner is coming in right here. She's going to have to put a ring on to reset this. She does it right there, and the Impact goes with it. So with 2 players, the Impact right now doing a good job at getting those rings back. Agnes pulls that back. She's going to want to head off to the bench after this, being up already. Good job in front of the penalty box. 7:14 to go. And that should be a Kitchener ring. I disagree, but that's okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go. They're thinking about it. That is a green ring indeed. Impact coach here wants to know what's going on. Looks a little animated. It's a free pass. I wouldn't worry about that for now. That's going to be Paige Murray. Straight across to Taylor. She finds Abby will put one up high. That goal, you have to be careful. Casey got taken out at the line, so everybody has to run back here. Up at the top. Four steam now. 15 seconds left on that penalty. Off to the side. That is one heck of a chop on her hands here. And Abby's going to try to punch out, but the Impact is going to get to the ring first. But left right there. Abby has enough space, but good job on the defenseman to cut that angle. That was close to a high stick here. We might get one. We are getting a penalty here. I'm going to say, unfortunately, when Abby went to stick that. Yeah, it's all good. We'll take it. But Abby got a high sticking call. I wouldn't tell her, but. We like it. That is believable. It happens. With 6:22, we are going into penalty box. That was a high sticking call when Abby turned around, actually went to stick the ring. And if you go over a player, although even if you're not trying to, you're trying to avoid them, that's going to be a high sticking call every time. One-timer did not lock in here. Impact looking for a pass down, did not get it. And Addie here along the lines will get the ring to Maya, who unfortunately pushes the ring back. Impact player literally fighting her own player. That is a Kitchener ring, man. Your player was fighting herself. That's a dude. Your own player was fighting her own player. There's like, how does this make sense to them? Like White was literally pushing a white player here. Like Addie is gonna get this. I rarely get kind of mixed up with the crowd, but man, they got that all wrong. But here we are. Maya down the middle, can't get a shot off. Triangle, got caught up. Nada is close to another high stick. We'll have to, whoa, Impact player here on her own. That backhand, Haley with a great save. Impact back pass across traffic. Caught by Katie, unfortunately got sticked, and that goes behind the net, and Amelia recovers. Down the center, and that was through the crease, so that's going to be an Impact free pass on the right side of Haley, or left side, no, right side.
Keep it up, Haley!
A minute to go on the penalty, and 5:20 in the second. Impact looking to come back. Her fans excited. I get it. They're close. They can smell it. Watch this here. Great job. Haley right now holding this strong. She's going to play this to her right side. It's good timing for one of our players to come. That little pump fake might just be enough to get the ring to the middle. Oh, right at the edge here, Paige Murray will get that up, and Piper is looking up the rink. And now it's Paige here. Paige did a good job to try to get open. Is doing a great job at burning some time. There's only a second left. Impact going, and we are going back at it, folks, just as Abby gets out. And they again call that. I'm telling you right now, that's okay. That's good though. Second time they do that. So, yeah, that's the second time that happens. So White has the ring and they whistle, but it's our penalty. Now it's okay. They still get a free pass, but you can't pull your goalie. You can't put 4 in because they blew it down, right? So good for us. We'll take him. All right, watch this here. I don't think they're going to throw a shot on. So if you miss what's happening here, this is the second time in a row. Now the first whistle to the middle, both of those were our rings. Absolutely. But this is the second time that the Impact has the ring. We get a delayed penalty call. Ooh, that shot up high. And they blow the whistle. We're getting another one. Yep. You got to whistle that one now. So that's going to be a 3-on-2 for a minute 32 for the Impact. So essentially what I was trying to get at is they blow the whistle. So the Impact is incapable of putting 4 in on the delayed whistle. And it happened twice. So Meg is going to ask a couple of questions here that she's going to, I'm going to guess, say that player basically checked herself in the middle of the triangle. And if our player's not moving, it is what it is. But with a minute 32 on a 3-on-2, the Impact has lots of time here to try to put something together. London was incapable earlier of getting around our defense. They did a great job controlling. Impact, that first shot goes wide. Up at the top. Impact again here. That little tip on the side. That first pass didn't go. 9. Back pass to the corner. One-timer misses. A minute 12. On the 3-on-2. 9 from the top. That shot will not hit. And we might get a goalie ring here. Yep. A minute left on the 3-on-2. Haley. I was talking earlier. There was an open AA game here. That's both sides, and Agnes will go with it. And she will fight that down there. That's going to buy us a good 30 seconds here almost. That ring will go down the middle. Impact has to get the ring up. Watch this. That was close. Off to the middle. There's 35 seconds left. Great save by Haley. That's a 5 call in the crease here for the Impact. They're on the side. Battle along the boards. Impact might get to it, but not enough. And Agnes is chasing. Can't play the ring here. But good enough to make her think about it. Off to the side. 12 seconds here. 3-on-2. I think it's going to give them one more chance to potentially put something together. That backhand pass a little too hot. To this side. That one-timer misses. That is going to be it for the 3-on-2. As Taylor jumps in to help. Ooh. That went through the crease. And very close to being dangerous. Campbell. Up to Addie. From the side here. Campbell will go in. And she's trying to set it up. That ring is going to hit someone up the middle. Campbell is going to put a shot on. I'll get him a reset, but Impact is going to try to get their wheels going. Just lost out on 2 penalties. So all even right now, 5-on-5. Impact is going to try to get this going. They're one-timers, although almost there. Haley doing a great job at stopping that up. 17 with a shot that won't go. That's going to be a goalie ring. We got a minute 18 left to go in the second here. Megan up to the line. That ring's going to go back. Paige has to hit the brakes. She's looking up. She's got Casey down the middle. Drop pass to Agnes, who will go up. That's Maya, who had to catch that ring. Stretched out. One more. Oh, she didn't. Nice try, though. Magnus off to the side. Pump faked it. He'll pass down to Casey, who can put one on. That one-timer just high. With 3 seconds, we might run out of time. That was a good shot from Maya. Goalie was going to play it with her glove, and not a big fan of how that landed for her, but so far, they are on the attack here. Down in our end. There's a player down to the side. Haley standing tall, 15 seconds to go. Amelia's gonna cut to the middle. She is looking for someone to pass to. That's Addie who's gonna put that ring up. Abby tied up. There's not gonna be a call there. And that is gonna do it for the second, folks. 2-1 game, close call. And that's what you want in ringette. We like ourselves some fun games, and we're getting one here. Question is, am I going to win on my roll up the rim or not? It's one of life's mysteries right now. I'm 0-20. Thank you very much for Tim Hortons. I used to win free donuts and stuff. Now, nothing. Nothing. I get no love.
Your kid should have been able to draw that penalty.
Man, they're yeah, but there's some questionable. I was saying earlier. So these guys, so the first two here absolutely are rings, but the two in there, yeah, they shouldn't have blew that. I was like, whoa, it's okay. 2-1. We got time. We got good chances.
And you know, as impartial as refs want to be, you guys over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
you just keep berating the ref.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Please,
Just keep
go right
going.
ahead.
Yeah. There's no turning back. You don't win those back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start getting hard on these guys, they're done.
And you know, they have to try and be impartial, but it's going to be in the back of their mind.
Yeah. Oh, I think. Yeah, they start. There's no. It's human nature, right? Like they'll just start. Oh, I missed that call. That's unfortunate.
I mean, God bless him, but it's good that Chris Tom is with us.
Oh yeah. All right. This is the third period. I'm trying to hold on to coffee and a horn. All right. Impact is going to start this. This is the third. And so, whoa. Thank goodness for that ring to have just stayed right there in the middle. A little tip here. It's going to force Katie to play that to her side. And Avery has to look up. She was looking for Taylor, but Abby down the middle got caught. Good job here by 9 to put her body into that. Nice little tip here. Ooh, close, but Abby's there. Good job. She's got some room. Oh! And just like that, folks, you are up by 2. With under a minute in the first. I know.
Way to go, Abby!
Impact here. He's going to want to shake that off. That could have easily been a breakaway on their side that got stuck between the legs of her center. Abby did a good job here at chasing that down. She indeed kind of wanted to shake some of that off. Every one of these players, this team is very well positioned here. And they have good line. The balance is good, and Maya here is going to go for a skate. She'll find some room here. Whoa, you see that double tap here, point blank. A bit of a gangster joke for you. I haven't had a good dad joke for you in a while here, but Maya on the way down ended up giving that ring a little tap again, and that one could have surprised the goalie. Impact here is looking to string something positive together. Along the boards, they are battling for it. Addie's going to leave with it. Agnes spots Campbell, who's on the other side. Covered already. Down as she goes. Agnes is going to take 2 seconds. That's through the crease. That's two number 5s going head to head here. Force has space so far. You're on the upper end of this 70 or 17. That quick shot was just to the left side of Haley. No damage done. Good save here. Hey, he saw that the whole way. Agnes has to put the Jets on here. Will opt to go towards the boards and down the middle. Good little stick here. Ainsley has to pull back. She's going to 17 here. We'll put one on, and Haley's at the right place. Ainsley from behind the net is going to support that pass. Back to Amelia, who's going to cut down and try to push that up to her sister Maddie, who just went both sides. So we are going to line that up on the Canadiens logo. Seven minutes to go in the third. Kitchener, so far, doing a good job at holding on here. Taylor at the top, 15 White will turn. She'll go through the middle. A couple of these players were playing with Abby last week. That shot up high, Haley saw, and I kind of a little bit of a dip. Could have ended up pretty bad here. Taylor's trying to run that off to the middle. Got checked, has to recover the ring quick and give it to Abby, who just sprung it up. Abby's chasing, couldn't get to it. There's two players back to back, and 7 here's got some wheels. Watch it. Oh, that's going to be one. Yep. Avery is down here. Avery might have got caught. I'm going to leave that to the bench. He is not feeling good, folks. You do not want to hear that. I'm going to give you 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to jump back here. It's still quiet, but that's Avery. Slow to get up, but okay from the sounds of it now. I want to say went down and hit her elbow from the looks of it. Mom is behind the glass looking. Meg's going to walk her back, and I'm assuming they'll make their way around. Jason's there. We have lots of people that can take care of her here, so no worries there. It's going to be a impact ring in our end. All right. Well, let's see where this goes. We're going to need some players. We definitely need some forwards.
Yeah, just one or two.
Yeah, a couple. We got a penalty on that play, by the way. That was a delayed call. So with 6:21 to go, we're going down 3-1 here for us. That pass down the middle, straight into Addie Becky's skates. Maya pushes it up, finds Addie. Addie will give and go to Maya. Hey, heads up here. Maya could find some space. She's got Paige on the other side. Paige Murray, great at pinching in here. Got a great shot. As a lefty, she can stand down there and just give her one. And that ring wasn't bouncing here. Could have worked for us. Watch this on the side.
You got your reset.
Yep.
Go.
At the top here. I didn't see if Avery walked over or not. She seems to be on the bench. She's on the other side here, just gathering herself up a little bit here. Good pass up to Hattie, who's going to cut through the middle. Quick pass across to Paige, who went in for her low one.
There you go, Paige.
That'll give us just enough space. Agnes is going to crack out there with Piper, and she'll go for a skate behind, and we're going to work this penalty off almost in their end the whole time here. Good jump by Amelia, who ended up sliding down here. A little check, that was okay. That shot wide, but guess what? Piper's right there. I was going to get one for us. Ooh, that was close. Nice little reset on the ice here. 4:50 to go in the third. Impact looking up. They want to try to put something together. That give and go is going to work just because Ainsley on her way back tripped a bit here. So that's going to give them just enough room to set up some offense. That quick shot, Haley saw the whole way. Get him a reset though. Penalties is over in 3, 2, and a 1. Dragged down in front, no call. It's going to be an impact ring with 4:16 to go. I think we're good, Mom. Haley right now is the difference so far. $4:16 to go. 10 looking for some space. Impact parents trying to get their team going here. Impact is my observation as this ring goes across is a good example of what I was going to say, where the ideas are absolutely well played, but the execution just lacks half a second, and they're just not stabbing rings. And I won't lie to you, I want it to stay that way for a period and a half, because these would be hard to save up here. 3:35 to go. That player is going to go for a skate all the way up. She'll put one down. Haley had to think fast from out far. Another one that Haley stopped right in front of her here. Paige has to hit the brakes. Or that's might not be enough. The impact player's there. They're going to have a race for it now. Sorry, that's Megan. Impact is going to hit the brakes. She's going to go to the outside. And so far, Kitchener's defense is doing a good job at recovering rings. Whoa. That was interesting. that player decided, I'm going to change and just chuck the ring towards our team. Addie has some space here. Is going to go behind the net. Impact is going to let her go here. She's got Abby on this side. Abby is going to get that back to Addie, who's got some room. And those two connecting to bring it up to 4-1. And with 2:40 to go, now Addie Becky gets on the board. Great pass by Abby. Give and go here. Good job by 9 to get involved here. The Impact really wants to get this going here. So let's see if they can cook up something. And so far, Kitchener's defense and some great passing is just proving to be a little too much here. Off to the back end, 15 was just a little bit too low. She's going to be the outside. 7 seconds to go. I could have swore. Yeah, I was going to say on that battle along the boards, it's going to be a goalie ring, but we were very close to getting that. Katie has to think fast here. Good pickup. Ainsley to Katie to Ainsley. And the Impact here has some time. Chased by Maya, and Maya's going to work that on the side. Got a bit of a helping hand and going across. Watch this though. That is going to be a little backhand that Haley saw. And they push that player again to the side. And he's going to play, and they're going to say one of our players was through the crease, but
Doing great, Haley.
Haley here holding on to the furniture so far. 1:39 to go in the third. Kitchener up by 3 this time. Will want to hold that lead. 10 will spin and put it across. Maddie's chasing. Fight to the side. Impact's going to get to it first. That little dish down to 10. She's looking for a passing lane. She's going to find it at the bottom here. And that was a great stick by Megan Hales. Just enough to get that ring pushed to the corner. We're going to give that. That is our ring, by the way. They're going to say that the buzzer, maybe. That's all I can think of. It's definitely a goalie ring. It didn't. The buzzer went off here. They weren't playing it, but Haley's there. Yep. So that, I believe, encompasses what I was telling you earlier, where if they would be stabbing these rings, this would be a different kind of game. That back pass to 5 is going to give her some room. She's close here. A little stick down by Katie is going to give us enough room. They are again fighting a shot clock. Haley saw that, no issues. She's on her own here. Oh, little pump fake, but off to the side. Haley's going to contest that call, but won't get what she wants. Force is going to play that with 34 seconds to go on the clock. Avery is still on the bench here, so no emergency, but most likely not feeling the greatest. Ella Sharp is in front of her here, so hard to see, but Force with a shot off the shoulder from one of my favorite shots from the middle, or from the free pass. And Haley was there. Difference maker here is 31 so far. 17 has to recover that ring to the side, and they're going to go up front. That backhand hit Haley, but Impact recovers, gets the ring, but again, 31. with a great job at keeping this game where it is. If you're Kitchener, you are happy with your goalie here. We're gonna have a short break here on this one, but Haley so far a great save at the end. And the Impact is throwing everything in the kitchen sink here at it. Not some good possession time, but Kitchener just needed a couple of breaks here to jump ahead. We're going to run this for a minute. All right. We are going to start the fourth. And Haley is pumped, folks. Always in great spirits. Kitchener here looking down the ice. Campbell's down there. She'll get the ring back to Maddie, who's going to go for a spin here. Has to push outside. Good decision on her end here. Has to cut through. Moving that defenseman gave her a lane, but a late stick by the Impact just pushed that ring to the middle and in the middle of the zone here. Maddie's spinning here again. She's got lots of room. No pressure. That give and go. Close. Maddie on the outside. As she was trying to come in, ran. Oh, that is some weak sauce. Impact is going on the power play with 9:15 to go. 4-1. And so far, Kitchener has staved off a 3-on-2. A couple more penalties, so this is not foreign territory for them. Abby's going to be at the line. Here comes the Impact here, trying to string a few passes together, which has not been on their side so far. Just great intentions, but just like this, they are off. Abby's going to be on her own here. She's going to play that to the middle. She's got some help here. Impact trying to get back. Oh, a little tip here is going to be enough, and 3 Kitchener players are here to get to it. 14 down the middle, gets blocked by Taylor, who is coming back. Katie Orr will go around the net. He's looking down the ice. He's got Abby on this side, and Amelia was on the other side. She's chasing now. Is Amelia going to get that back in time? Yes, she does. Great blocker save by Haley here. A minute left on the penalty. Force doing a good job so far of controlling the ring, but just trying to get one more pass in, and typically hits a stick, a skate, all over. Down the side here. Another one that goes a little wide. Pass across. Good save by Haley here. That shot went through Katie's leg, so not easy to track. For 31 along the boards. Ainsley, tons of pressure. Impact's got some room here. There you go. 15 seconds to go on the penalty. 7:30 in the period. We are trying to get out of our end here. Watch this in the middle. Page was there, but that is tight. And 9 is going to put a shot that Haley's going to direct to the corner. 7-10. That penalty's over. All even now. 5-on-5. Impact doing a good job at getting 2 rings. A little miscue there by 10 and 8, and they won't have enough time to put that on. That's going to be a goalie ring. 6:48 to go. 4-1 Kitchener. Page was cutting across. Agnes is going to jump in and hit the ring, and she'll get some speed up to the middle. Good little catch by Casey, who got checked on the side by a number 18 White, who is coming through quick here. Haley. Good save. And we are looking up front. Amelia's going to go to the side, right side of Haley. Hits the brakes. Little flash 1-2. Support pass back to Paige, who's going to push that up. And Maya had Casey, and Agnes was streaking to the net. We got to put something on. Good reset there. Maya up front. The ring was just a little bit too far. Impact on the way back. Good high-low catch here, but that ring bounced off that player. And 4 had to come back and play it from the side. That back pass is going to get there. Impact with 4 in here. We'll put a ring on, but not enough, but got a reset from it. Haley, right there. Abby is going to go for a skate here. She's got some room down the middle. Can hold on to that. He's going to want to have that ring back. And Abby manages to get the ring, but look, she sprung Piper up. And well, Piper is going to go for a ring here. Good job for these girls to fight for the ring. Taylor's right there. She's going to pump fake and go to the back of the net to try to reset this. Abby's got room here, but she's going to wait for Taylor to come right there. And it'll go across. And Piper has a chance here for a quick backhand. I'll get us a reset. Good job for that line to get down in. Oh, that reset is going to be a goalie ring. The clocks did not reset in time. That's going to buy our forwards a chance to switch. And here comes Maddie and Campbell with some speed. So great line change here on the fly for Kitchener. Middle of the ring. Impact. Looking across. Can't connect. Page is down. 4:16 to go. That's going to be a free pass. Or free pass. On the left side of Haley here. So far, 31 with a great performance here. And the reason we are up 4-1. Impact number 15. Oh, heads up here. As I was saying, that 10 almost lost her stick. They're going to have 4 in here, and that's going to be the name of the game for the Impact, is going to be to get as many as they can. That shot down low was going wide. It looks like Haley was trying to stretch for it, but she was fine here. Nice stick down the middle. And that ring's going to be too far for Campbell to hit. And the Impact dumps that to the middle. Ainsley's going to get to it. Just overskated it a bit. Impact is capable of going in here and just getting back together. And we'll put something here. They didn't go to it, but watch this. Good job. Absolutely well played here. That's Ainsley Sewell, who's got a chance. She's on the side. 3:13. Addie's going to go wide. She drops the ring off. The Impact was there. Whoa! Absolutely well played by Paige Murray. Paige came out of there like a truck. And that Impact player looked up and saw a lot of green and he literally hit the brakes. Well played by Paige. That was a great move. And the reason we are in right now. Maya hit a body. Has to stop. There's two of us on this side. They'll want to break through here. We'll run out of time. 2 seconds. Nope. That was close, but not close enough. That backhand is going to be on the back of Maya's skates with 2:30 to go here. Force trying to get it going. They are in our end. 10. Oh, good call. Refs here with a great eye. And as the impact fourth player came in, their goalie was still on the ice getting out. Now in ringette, if you didn't know, if you want to put 4 in, you can, but your goalie has to be completely off the ice and in the bench. That 5 count, that's cute. Poor Katie. But like 2 minutes 11 to go. So yeah, so that is something that's really subtle, and don't get upset because a lot of times it gets missed. A lot of times the refs are busy looking up the ice and don't see it, but that was a good pickup for that ref to look back and see, hey, hold on a second, that goalie is not in the bench completely. She's just on the side, and that was enough for her to call it back. Nice little dive here from Abby to try to push that off. 4 in for impact here. 2 minutes to go. Backhand pass. That is one too many here. Right through. Abby's got some time. She's going to pay it to Casey, who's going to push it back up. Abby has to play taken out, but draws a penalty. So that's going to be a 4 in for us. Impact will probably say that they're not too sure about it, but nonetheless, Abby was pushed off the ring, and that's going to be enough to get us 1 here. Okay, sorry, I was absolutely stunned here. I saw Casey pushing for it, but that's going to get us a reset and set that back. Agnes is shot from the side. That should be on this side here, but we'll go across. That was good enough for Abby to get hauled down, but with 1:17 to go is going to be just enough, I think, to keep this game the way it is. Maddie, Agnes, and Campbell are going to be out there now. No need for Kitchener to do anything with their lines. You're going to play this any way you want. You can take a shot here. I would. You know me, though. I would absolutely shoot it down the middle. Amelia got checked here, and Force is going to get the ring, but on the side, that is a great job by Agnes. Watch this, Campbell. Woo-wee. Point blank. Give her one more and see if she misses that. Maddie here, not moving. Watch this, though. You're not moving your feet. That's an easy call for refs. Maddie hauls a player down, but again, Amelia was going to go for a breakaway here, and the Impact is struggling right now to just try to get out of their end with 30 seconds to go. There is no comeback for the Impact here, so we are just trying to hold that off. Good little 1-2. That can shoot up. Campbell will drop that back to Maddie, who's going to go around. Right now, all you got to do is run 13 seconds, and Maddie can easily do that. That ring is going to go back to Addie Beck, who's going to turn into 7. That'll do it, folks. 2 seconds to go. Your Kitchener Wildcats are going to go away with a win here, a much-needed win. And the stands are up because this was a great performance from a team that was reeling from a tie earlier that they really wanted to get back. Great job here for all our unorthodox little plays that they had going, but Kitchener kept it simple and got it done. Folks, that's going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to leave you guys here, and I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. We're going early tomorrow. I can try to figure that out for you if you want, but check online. Let me see if I can do it. I'll try to do it. So Let's see if we can go games here, and I'm going to reset this, and I'll tell you what it is. I have it somewhere. We're on tomorrow morning at 9:20 against Burlington tomorrow morning on the Coop Rink here at the Investa Center. So 9:20 tomorrow morning. We'll see you guys. I will be here. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey, did we win?